A gold digger tried to make Speed buy her an $11,500 Rolex. A professional footballer challenged him one-on-one. KSI thought he could embarrass Speed on a FaceTime call. All of them learned the hard way that disrespecting Speed comes with consequences. These are the 15 most brutal times IShowSpeed humiliated people who crossed the line. When Speed traveled to Ireland, he met a professional footballer who thought he could show off his skills against the streamer. Little did this athlete know, Speed wasn't just any ordinary gamer. The footballer approached with confidence, clearly expecting to embarrass the streamer in front of thousands of viewers. The footballer's confidence quickly turned to embarrassment as Speed put him in the mix with his unexpected skills. The athlete even dropped his vape in shock as Speed celebrated his victory. The look on the footballer's face was priceless. He clearly never expected a streamer to have such impressive footwork. This wasn't the only time Speed would prove himself against professional athletes.
Oh my God!
NFL star Tyreek Hill is known as the fastest player in football, but when Speed challenged him to a race, things got heated quickly. Speed wasn't intimidated by Hill's reputation, confidently claiming he could beat the NFL star in a 40-yard dash. Despite Speed's persistence, Tyreek kept making excuses about needing an hour to warm up for a 40-yard dash. The NFL star claimed there were levels to this, and that Speed needed to race quality opponents first. But Speed wasn't buying it, calling him out for eating a nutty buddy instead of accepting the challenge. The exchange showed Speed's fearlessness. He doesn't care about your status or reputation. If he thinks you're ducking him, he'll call you out.
You all day. If we race 40, I'm gonna beat you by 15. It take me about an hour to warm up, though.
An hour to warm up?
Yeah, bro.
It takes you 1 hour to warm up to run for 40 yards?
Bro, yes,
you
bro.
ducking, man.
When Speed encountered Travis Scott, he wasn't about to let another celebrity duck his challenge. This time, he got his race. Speed immediately challenged the famous rapper to a sprint, giving Travis no time to come up with excuses. Travis Scott clearly wasn't ready for Speed's quickness. After beating the famous rapper, Speed didn't hold back, telling Travis to get out of here while celebrating his victory. The rapper looked genuinely surprised by Speed's athleticism, probably expecting the streamer to be all talk. Speed's confidence against celebrities doesn't just show up in physical challenges.
Oh, we gonna race right here, down to that truck right there.
Black.
Set. Yo.
Travis! Get out of here, bro! Get out of here, bro!
NBA superstar Kevin Durant is known for his sometimes prickly personality, and when Speed appeared on Logan Paul's impulsive podcast with KD, the basketball player tried to shut him down. Durant, standing at nearly 7 feet tall, clearly thought he could intimidate the young streamer. When Speed tried to connect with Durant about his shoes, KD immediately dismissed him, saying, "Get off my..." But Speed handled it perfectly, acknowledging his mistake and keeping his cool. The tables turned when Durant learned about Speed's massive Instagram following of 15.9 million, leaving the NBA star visibly shocked. Durant's expression changed completely, suddenly realizing that the kid he was dismissing had a social media presence that rivaled or even exceeded his own.
You know I got all your, I got all your shoes, like KD7s, KD8s, bro.
Bro, get off my... That ass, bro. Yo. I'm trying to hear that right there, bro. We having a solid convo.
Okay, all right, yeah, you're right, yeah. You know what, yeah. That was,
bro.
Yeah, that was a curveball.
How many followers you got now?
I think 15.9.
59, you
got
said
more
59.
Yeah, huh?
15.9 million?
Yeah.
Bro,
He's
no,
he's
a phenom.
No,
he's
he's crazy.
When KSI and Speed connected for a live stream, KSI thought he could embarrass Speed by making him remove his bandana. The British YouTuber was clearly setting a trap, expecting to humiliate Speed in front of thousands of viewers. After removing his own bandana, Speed convinced KSI to do the same, leading to one of the most brutal roasts on the platform. Speed immediately went after KSI's forehead, asking how he got a girlfriend with such a humongous forehead. KSI was left speechless, clearly not expecting Speed to turn the table so effectively. The moment showed that Speed isn't afraid to give celebrities a taste of their own medicine.
I dare you.
Bro,
I'm not gonna laugh. On God, I'm not gonna laugh.
No,
God.
but you guys. Yep.
Oh my God! How do you got a girlfriend, bro?
During an IRL stream in Switzerland with soccer player Alicia Lehman, Speed encountered a classic gold digger situation. What started as a friendly shopping trip quickly revealed someone's true intentions. When Alicia pointed to an $11,500 Rolex and expected Speed to buy it for her, he quickly called her out, asking if she thought he was Bill Gates or Mr. Beast. When she assumed he had money, Speed questioned why she would make that assumption. Thankfully, Speed's chat warned him not to fall for it, and he stood his ground. The awkward tension was palpable as Alicia tried to backtrack, claiming she didn't need the watch after all.
About to give me.
And my watch too, right?
Yeah, where your card at?
No, you pay.
All right, bet. About to give me a Switzerland watch.
I mean, if
You
don't
must
wanna
think
do
I'm
it,
Cristiano
if you don't wanna
Ronaldo.
do it, you don't need to do it.
You're right. My name is IShowSpeed's.
So?
What? So what? You just assuming I got money?
When Aiden Ross set Speed up on a blind date, things quickly went south when the girl's true intentions became clear. What should have been a fun stream turned into an uncomfortable confrontation. After the girl made a comment about loving Speed's followers, he immediately recognized she was just there for clout. Despite Aiden trying to salvage the situation, Speed wasn't having it, telling her to leave and even offering her a dog bone on her way out. The girl's shocked expression showed she never expected to be called out so directly. Speed's ability to spot fake people extends beyond just dates.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I don't want you, Mel. This is crazy.
I'm so sorry you're emotional.
No, I'm not emotional. I just don't want to.
I'm gonna go home and cry.
Alright, do that.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah. Are you sure you wanted to leave? Yes, I do. Bro.
What? I said I love followers. I love.
She just said she loves you, bro. She about to piss me off. Oh God, she about to piss me off. She just said she loves the followers. I'm really about to get pissed off, bro.
Why are you mad, gang? Why are you mad?
Throughout his streaming career, Speed has had to deal with fans who crossed the line with inappropriate comments, especially after a private video was leaked. These encounters have tested Speed's patience time and again. When a fan approached Speed only to immediately reference his private parts, Speed shut him down, asking, "Why is that the first thing you say?" He explained how uncomfortable and weird these comments make him feel, comparing it to sexual assault. The fan was clearly taken aback, not expecting such a serious response to what he thought was just a joke.
What? What did you say?
I saw your.
Okay.
Why you do that?
Why are you looking at it?
No, I'm a fan of you. I come to my house. You here only saw you. About all night I was no sleep to only come to see you. Now I can
And the first thing you say, I saw your. That's the first thing you gonna say when you see me? You don't got nothing else to say?
No, I'm big fan of you. You're the best. You're the best.
Okay.
Wait.
You don't gotta say I saw your. Like, bro, like, who says that to another man?
Even on Omegle, Speed couldn't escape fans who wanted to bring up the leaked video. The online platform seemed to embolden people to make even more inappropriate comments. When another fan tried to compliment Speed about his private parts, Speed immediately shut it down, explaining how it feels like assault when people make such comments. The fan's shocked reaction showed he wasn't expecting Speed to stand up for himself so forcefully. The constant harassment about this topic has clearly taken a toll on Speed. The harassment became so bad that Speed had to end streams early and directly address his audience about the impact of their behavior. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Speed opened up about how the constant jokes were affecting him. In an emotional moment, Speed reminded viewers that he has family, including younger siblings, and asked them to consider the bigger picture beyond their jokes. The chat's reaction was mixed. Some viewers seemed genuinely sorry, while others continued the harassment. This rare moment of vulnerability showed the real impact of constant harassment, even on someone as seemingly confident as Speed.
Fortnite, I got earnings.
You guys can crack your jokes, you know, all of this and all of that, but y'all generally not really looking at the bigger picture, you know? Like, bro, do y'all know I have families? Like, bro, I have little siblings, bro. You get what I'm saying, bro?
When Speed was streaming with Michael from GTA 5, the character made the mistake of disrespecting football, soccer, Speed's favorite sport. As a devoted Ronaldo fan, this was a line you simply don't cross with Speed. Speed immediately jumped to defend the greatest sport, refusing to let Michael disrespect football or Cristiano Ronaldo. Michael seemed genuinely surprised by Speed's intense reaction, not expecting such a passionate defense of the sport. His passion for the sport is so strong that even a fictional character couldn't get away with insulting it.
no, you're one of them.
You roll around on the ground for 5 hours.
You're one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Don't disrespect the GOATed sport. Do not disrespect the
football.
Don't do not.
Football. I don't
No. You can't disrespect the GOATed sport, football, bro. So you don't know who this guy is. Come on now.
Who is that? Some male model or some?
Bro, come on!
When Speed asked a 5-year-old girl who was better, Ronaldo or Messi, her answer didn't sit well with the Ronaldo superfan. The innocent question quickly turned into a classic Speed moment. The young girl's preference for Messi left Speed speechless, showing that his passion for Ronaldo knows no bounds. It demonstrated how deeply Speed's love for Ronaldo runs. Even a child's opinion can leave him stunned. While this interaction was more humorous than confrontational, Speed has had to deal with truly annoying viewers who push his buttons.
What's better, Ronaldo or Messi?
Messi. Say Messi.
No.
Messi.
Huh?
Messi.
Stop!
One of Speed's most persistent trolls, known as Nathaniel B, has repeatedly tried to annoy Speed during streams. This viewer seemed determined to get under Speed's skin, no matter what. Despite trying to stay calm and positive, Speed couldn't hide his frustration with this viewer's constant harassment. You could see Speed struggling to maintain his composure, trying to be the bigger person while clearly wanting to lash out. The moment showed that even Speed has his limits when it comes to trolls.
No, not this piece of shit. Bro, what do you want, bro?
Ain't you Nathaniel B? Ain't you Nathaniel B?
I can't do this shit. I can't own more.
Ain't you Nathaniel B? 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 Ain't you Nathaniel B?
I'm not. Yeah, you know.
Ain't you Nathaniel B?
Hey, today.
Ain't you Nathaniel B?
Hey, today.
Ain't you Nathaniel B? Ain't you Nathaniel B? Ain't you Nathaniel B?
Today, I'm trying to be like so calm right now. I'm trying to be positive, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I said, bro.
Ain't you Nathaniel B? Ain't you Nathaniel B? Ain't you Nathaniel B?
Hey.
After learning he had been cheated on, Speed's emotions boiled over when his brother seemed to laugh at the situation. This deeply personal moment revealed a side of Speed that viewers rarely get to see. Speed's raw emotion came through as he threatened his brother for not being supportive during such a difficult time. His brother's shocked expression showed he didn't expect such an intense reaction, quickly realizing he had crossed a serious line. This deeply personal moment showed how betrayal from those close to him affects him even more than harassment from strangers or celebrities.
You laughed?
No.
That's crazy, bro.
No.
That's actually crazy. Oh, my mama, so that's crazy.
When promoting their boxing match, Speed made it clear to KSI that this wasn't just content for him, it was personal. The tension between the two creators was palpable from the start. While KSI tried to laugh it off, Speed remained intense, telling KSI this is not a joke and that he was seriously gonna beat your ass. KSI's attempt to change the subject by mentioning he was watching Arsenal only further aggravated Speed, who responded with Arsenal, Man United on top. KSI clearly didn't expect Speed to be so serious, thinking it was all just promotion for their match. The exchange showed that when Speed commits to something, he's all in, whether it's defending his favorite team or preparing for a fight.
And I'm not fucking playing. Now I'm not like, look, and you laughing, bro. You know I'm gonna kick your ass, right?
Well, I mean, it's a boxing match, so you can only punch. Yeah.
I'm going to seriously beat your ass, bro. You think this funny? I'm watching Arsenal, bro. And I don't give a f that you're watching Arsenal. Fuck Arsenal, Man United on top.
No, we gonna have a bit of fun.
From shutting down gold diggers and inappropriate fans to standing up to celebrities and defending his passions, IShowSpeed has proven time and again that disrespecting him comes with consequences. His ability to hold his ground against everyone from NBA superstars to professional footballers shows why he's become one of streaming's most compelling personalities. What makes Speed unique is his authenticity. Whether he's calling out a gold digger, confronting a disrespectful fan, or standing up to a celebrity, he never backs down from being himself. This authenticity has earned him millions of followers who appreciate his no-filter approach to streaming. In a world where many content creators try to please everyone, Speed's willingness to confront disrespect head-on has made him one of the most entertaining and unpredictable streamers on the platform. His quick wit, unexpected skills, and raw emotional honesty have made him a master at turning the tables on anyone who tries to cross. If you thought these moments were shocking, wait until you see what happens in this next video. The clips you're about to watch will leave you speechless.